At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, with your pike upon your shoulder, at the rising of the moon. And come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush, a vocal, hush and listen, and his cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captain, get you ready quick and soon. For the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. For the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. And come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where the gathering is to be. At the old spot by the river, quite well known to you and me. One more word for signal token, whistle out the marching tune. With your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. With your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. Out from many a mud-walled cabin, eyes were watching through the night. Many a manly heart was beating for the blessed morning light. Murmurs rang along the valley to the banshee's lonely croon. And 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. And 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. All along the singing river, that black mass of men was seen. High above their shining weapons flew their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, whistle out the marching tune. And hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon.
I was born on the Dublin street where the Lyle runs the beat, and the loving English feet that walked all over us. And every single night when me dad would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with this chorus.
Come out, ship-legged hands, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. How the IRA made you run like Galloway from the green and lovely lanes of Killishanbro.
Come tell us how you slew them old Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus they had spears, a bow and arrows. How brave you faced one, how with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened them damn natives to the marrow.
Come out, ship-legged hands, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Galloway from the green and lovely lanes of Killishanbro.
Come let us hear you tell how you slandered great Parnell, when you taught them well and truly persecuted. What are the sneers and jeers that you loudly let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed?
Come out, ship-legged hands, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Galloway from the green and lovely lanes of Killishanbro. Come out, ship-legged hands, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like